Hey guys, today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be telling you about Kristaps Porzingis' story, what he had to deal with the kid, and it was definitely not as easy as other people for him. And to be an NBA star like this is pretty amazing, and you guys are just going to hear the story that he has. Something that you probably would never guess about Kristaps Porzingis in a million years is that he thought that it was really amazing to just close your eyes and sleep. So something that he said is to close your eyes was the best feeling. It was unbelievable, Porzingis said. It's just like the feeling in the stomach you can't really describe. So more often than not, Kristaps Porzingis would close his eyes. He'd eventually wake up usually around 1 p.m. after about 14 hours of sleep. And around 1:30 p.m., he'd head to practice with Sevilla's junior basketball team. But even after more than a half day's worth of sleep, he still felt tired and fatigued. He said that he would run 3 times up and down the court in practice, and he would still be dead tired, not sweating at all, but dead tired, breathing like crazy, he said. And it was just the worst feeling ever. He was really struggling. He said that he couldn't run, couldn't do anything, and he didn't know what was wrong. Kristaps' coaches and management were equally concerned. They had a 6'9" prospect who weighed around 160 pounds and could barely complete a practice. In the first weeks of his professional career in Spain, Porzingis seemed destined to fulfill the worst stereotypes of European big man, a player too weak to fulfill the promise his size engendered. And no one knew that Kristaps Porzingis was suffering from a blood disorder called anemia. Anemia is something that leads to extreme fatigue and weakness. It went undiagnosed for about 6 months and it was killing the young prospect. Porzingis said it was all that he would think about. What's wrong with him? Why is he like this? It was an everyday fight, he said. And he used to get emotional because he kept asking himself, why can't he do things that everybody else is doing? Eventually, doctors diagnosed Porzingis' condition. He began treatment, which included taking iron pills every day, and he ended up starting to feel like himself again. After being booed on draft night last year, Porzingis shattered stereotypes and statistical benchmarks in his rookie season with the New York Knicks. He became the first rookie in NBA history to score 1,000-plus points, grab 500-plus rebounds, make 75-plus three-pointers, and record 100-plus blocks, according to Basketball Reference research. He also led all rookies on a per-game basis in blocks, 1.83. And he was second in rebounds, 7.3, and third in points at 14.3. So chances are, if Kristaps Porzingis did not have to go through these blood diseases, he would impress scouts before he started to shine in Spain, and he would excel way more before all of this happened, and he would be a known basketball player before the draft, and people would actually know who he was, and he would probably be a higher pick than he was because we didn't hear his name before the draft last year. And it's pretty amazing how well he has played in this past year. I already said the stats earlier, but yeah, this is the forgotten story about Kristaps Porzingis, and I'm impressed it hasn't been uploaded to YouTube yet. So I'm here to tell you something that not a lot of people know, and I have links in the description of where I found the article, so you can go check those out. And it's been Rival Rants. I'll see you guys in the next video.